Alright everyone, so this is going to be a day in my life. So usually I do this at night, but sometimes I do it during the day. And so I do a lot of research these days. How I do the research on the companies and how I kind of look for and what I do to try to gain insights into what's happening, as well as be able to take away insights for myself. So the first thing I do is I either have the lead list that I'll be using, or it will be a company that when I was walking around town I saw that looked really cool. So for this one, I'm going to show you for a cool energy drink company that we have locally called B2B. So this is the Oregon Business Registry. So you can come here and click on it, and it will show you principal place of business. It'll also give you whoever registered it. The thing I like to look for is if the registered agent is the same as the manager or the owner, the president. If it is, then it's most likely the same. That person's the guy who started the company and founded it. Otherwise, like in this case, there's a good chance that this is someone's lawyer. And so this is the lawyer, and then this is the manager. If we go over here, down here to admitted annual reports. So the thing I'm looking at right away is, so they've only been around since 2019, so they're a newer company. We're looking at 3 going on 4 years. Beverage branding. And then, so Bend, Oregon's their place of business. So it gives me an idea location-wise where they're at. And it doesn't give me anything to look up other than the manager, and it says this is the director of finance is the title they gave them. So it's not a lawyer they hired. So since I know it might be someone a part of the company, I'm going to want to search up both of these guys. So the first one I'm going to search up is 10 bags. Whoops. GGS. And nothing showed up. So next I want to try Instagram. We're going to see if we can go on Instagram and find one. Here we go, followed by Drink Be Goat. So there's a good chance if he's followed by the company that that's the same 10 bags that we wanted. And I can see here he's even got a website, it looks like, possibly. Access Custom Brands. All right, cool. So this gives me a lot of insight now into the company. So now the guy who's placed as the manager, it looks like, has his own branding company. So he might have stake in the company, or it may just be that he got hired on for the company. But he is helping operate the company off of this custom brands. And so this is a company I'm going to come back for and look for in a moment. For right now, I want to look up now this Will Gizes guy. All right, cool. And then right here again, we see Access Brands show up, Access Custom Brands and Lifestyle. So this is the guy. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a follow on him. And I'm going to hit the bell notifications, because if he does post something, I want to make sure I'm aware of it. We also can see a little bit about his history. And then now we're going to go to our Instagram, where we're going to see if we can find him on Instagram as well. Now do keep in mind when you're searching these people up on Instagram, as well as on LinkedIn, sometimes they'll use abbreviations for their or they'll use nicknames, right? So Bill instead of William, or they'll use some other kind of differentiation from their name. So it's not always as cut clear. So make sure I spelled this right. Whoops. Zisk. So I'm not seeing him under that. So let's just try All right, so I'm not seeing it. So real quick, I'm gonna try one last thing. Is we're gonna look up real quick, um, Access Brands. And it's a very similar logo, but I don't know if this is the same. So we're gonna try real quick. We're gonna go to BGoat. Whoops. So drink BGoat. We're gonna go to who they're following. And we're gonna see if we can find a Jizek. So there's no Jizek. So whatever he's using for his name is a different name. So that's kind of it for that company. And so then we'd be moving on to the next company.